guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going outside in the chicken coop because I'm going to be DIY ventilating the chicken coop finally. When I first got here and we closed off that lean-to off the workshop garage, we actually did not put any windows in. There's only a line at the top of windows on both sides, and that's not enough for the fans that I have to push out all of the dust that is in this chicken coop. Yes, I know I do have horse pellet bedding as the flooring, but it's the most convenient for me, and I like how they like it the best. I don't want to put straw, hay, or wood chips or anything like that, so we're going to be sticking with the horse pellets. I had the handyman come over to give me a quote on this job, but he pretty much said I could rig it up and do it myself. So I did go to the store and I got 2 box fans, clean ones, because I had one dirty one that had been sitting in the chicken coop and it's got dust all over it. That one is running now, but I can take that out of there, clean it, and use it for something else. I also have a round fan that is not mountable, so we're not going to be using that one. So I bought 2 new box fans. He gave me some rope and I bought some eyelet screws. So we're going to be basically hoisting these fans up to the windows that are shown and available and use that to try to push all of this dust and even heat out of the chicken coop. So I will meet you out there. I do have the ladder inside the chicken coop already, and all we have to do is see how we can make this work. Let's go. This is their chicken coop. This is a lean-to off the side of my workshop, and we put on that wall and we put on this wall. We also put in this door, that door. This wall was also there. At the top there is only those. I have covered and tried to close off all of the holes inside of the coop, so these are our only holes. And even at the top up there, there is chicken wire so that nothing can get through those holes from the roof. So right now my setup is, quite honestly, I am trying to pull air from back there, have it go out. Then this fan over here, which is pointed at this door, used to be on so that anything coming this way could go out the door. However, this setup wasn't working. This fan is not close enough to this door, and the outlet's right there. I'm gonna be mounting the fan up high so that it can reach that airway strip right there, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing right there. I have already brought the ladder in here while the girls were occupied in the tunnels, because I would have never been able to get that beast of a ladder in here with them trying to also get out. These are our box fans that we're going to be using. I have some rope and something to cut the rope with. I also have these screw eyes. That's what we're going to be putting the rope into. And I'm basically going to be putting the fan in a sling. So I have to work out how this is going to happen. So let's just try to do this. All right, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's the fan. It seems smaller than the other fan. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to work with the rafters up there, because I need wood to screw those screws into, and the 2 that are far apart, that might not hold. I don't think that's gonna hold this, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. We'll see what we come up with. All right, change of plans. The thing that we were gonna do before with the rope, I kind of tried it and it didn't work, and then I tried something else. So I'm hiring the handyman again. He's coming over to put some ventilation inside the metal siding so that there could be a window, and then we're going to put like a shelf so that that fan can sit in there, and then finally have some ventilation for the chicken coop. So this is the setup that I have right now. I used the ladder to try to get that fan as close to the air as I could, and it's only pulling about 3 or 4 inches, so that's why we're going to put a hole in the wall. So right now he's cutting a space, or actually measuring a space for the fan to go in. I did get 2 new fans because this one was really dirty, so I'll clean that later and use it for something else. We're going to be using that board going across there for a shelf for the fan to sit on so that it's inside the coop. Going to be using some power tools. Hopefully it won't scare the chicks too much. He made 2 holes from the inside. He's going to measure it from the outside now. So as we were putting the lines on the outside, the handyman discovered that it's not level. The previous people that put in this side did not level it out. He actually used a leveler, and come to find out it's not level. But we're going to make it work because we've got to get these chickens some ventilation in this coop. Now he's using tin snips instead of the saw. There's our first hole on this side. It's 20 inches. We're going to fit that 20-inch fan in there. Hi, girls! Now he cut a couple pieces of wood. He's going to go back on the inside, and he's going to be putting that piece from here to here, and then another piece going this way, and that will make the frame on the inside of the coop. Right now I am cutting this hardwire cloth. He needs 2 24 by 24 pieces, so I'm going to have that ready for him, and he's going to pressure install it into the frame from the inside. Got our 2 24 by 24 pieces cut. He's building the frame right now. So this is the brace that he's making. It's kind of like a frame, and that's what we're going to hold the pieces of hardwire cloth on with. That'll be connected to the top. It'll also be connected to this board. gonna wedge this hardwire cloth behind this frame and kind of keep it in there with some screws. Now he's cutting the shelf that's going to sit on the bottom, and then the fan is going to sit on the shelf. Okay, he made the shelf, and now we put the fan on there, and he's securing it to the other side just so the fan doesn't fall. Neat. We've got our first fan in. It's sitting on a shelf. It's got a 20-inch opening. This one's actually blowing out. I do have it running on an extension cord all the way over to this outlet over here. Now he's about to measure out this side and do the same thing on this side, but this one is going to be blowing in. So on this side we discovered this big metal pipe going from the top to the bottom. That's actually where we needed to put the fan, but he's going to move it over to the left just a little bit. There's also an outlet right there, and that will be underneath the shelf. This side is about to be measured and cut. He put the holes on the inside to start the process so we could see it from the outside. This is the second side. He's measuring the inside for the frame. We're cutting the second shelf now. And the brace for the bottom of the frame. Or maybe even the top. Now, just like the other side, he's going to use the rope to secure the fan up there so that it doesn't fall. I could have also used bungee cords, and he put 2 nails in the side to secure the rope with. All right, we have ventilation in the coop. The handyman's probably going to come back and put a frame around the outside. If not, I can try to do it. I was going to put pieces of wood on the outside to basically make it look better. Let's go on the inside. And this is what it looks like from the inside. This one is facing in and that one is facing out. So this side will draw air from the outside and push it through. It already feels cooler in here. And I am just hoping when I come in here in the morning that I don't see any visible dust. That should be the trick to do this, the trick to get all that dust out of here, and any humidity. There was barely any airflow in here. I think this is a lot better than putting it up there to try to reach 3 or 4 inches of air. It just wasn't working, so I think this is gonna work. Thank goodness we finally have ventilation in the chicken coop. Now during the summer, my chickens can be a lot cooler. It's actually 20 degrees cooler when I walk in there from before, and there is not as much dust. I'm glad that I decided to hire the handyman because he knew what he was doing. I felt like I kept putting Band-Aid on after Band-Aid on the chicken coop just to try to get some ventilation in there, whether it was facing fans towards different little openings or vacuuming or using different types of bedding and things of that nature. So it's in there, and hopefully the chickens will have a better summer. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification every time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thanks guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hold on. In today's video, we don't put any of this. Form a chicken coop. There was no windows in there, so there's barely any. Don't put that either. No chicken coop. There was nothing. Hi, sweet girls. Aww. As he was measuring this, we found out that the. Don't put that.